What stressed me out as a first-year student was deciding on a major.
I get stressed when I plan too much stuff for 1 week or 1 day and I don't think ahead of time about how little time I'm going to have to just relax.
I get stressed out when people call me all the time on the phone and I'm busy doing something else.
What stresses me out? So the fact that sometimes I'm the type of person I don't know when I'm stressed out, that almost stresses me out just thinking about it.
I get stressed out when I have a hectic schedule where my extracurricular activities pile up on top of my coursework and my friends all want to spend time with me, watch movies with me, and my family is trying to call. It's all these events that when they come together all at the same time on the same day, it really just stresses me out.
There's a lot of things I do to relieve stress. I think the major one would probably be just, having some alone time, maybe read a book, take a bath.
One of my favorite things to do is definitely working out, maybe going on a run, some meditation.
To relieve stress, I like to read. It's something that is very tough to put into my schedule as with classes and I'm political science minor, so I have lots of reading to do, but making sure I spend that extra time, that extra like 20-30 minutes at night to sit down and do some leisure reading, to relax and spend a little time on what I actually really want to do for myself, really relieves my stress.
Relieving stress, I say I just like to be, sometimes I like to be in a social environment and just be with lots of my friends and just hang out, go and let off some steam, do whatever, go to the rec center, whatever helps. Other times I like to just, be alone, hang out, play some video games, little Xbox 360, I don't know.
I like to eat chocolate, watch movies, and then take a nap.
If you couldn't tell, I like to relieve my stress by going for jogs, and it's a great way to stay fit too.
I would say something that definitely motivates me is seeing something inspirational.
I am motivated by my core group of friends. Thankfully, I made a point to find friends that have similar morals and values that I do here on campus.
I would say I just get motivated by just kind of like a sense of accomplishment. I really like being able to finish what I start and also doing it well and with a sense of pride. I always like to be able to look back on something and know that I accomplished something that maybe I even didn't think I could originally. That's just a great motivation for me to know that I was able to build something and be successful in something.
Definitely my grades really motivate me a lot, as well as the activities that I'm in. I really want to do well in the things that I do, so I try not to get too over-involved, but I like to do my best in what I'm
motivated by being around other people who are motivated. So being around with my friends, my roommates, my people in my classes that I know really well, just being around in that community, in the community on campus, it's amazing. It just keeps me going.
What motivates me to keep my goals in college is just the fact that I really want to achieve those goals, and I have all of them written on a little piece of paper that I keep in my wallet, and so whenever I feel that I'm not on track, I just pull it out and look at it, and I realize that I'm on track and that I should stay on track, and that's what keeps me motivated with my goals.
I am motivated by my future, by where I want to be in life someday, and how I want to get there. I use my gopher guide. Seriously, I do. It's my best friend. I usually Mod Podge on the front and back, and then I carry it everywhere in my purse, and I write down everything I need to do for classes, and then I put Post-it notes in with everything I need to buy or get done for whatever activity I'm doing, and I always write and highlight if I have an appointment with a professor so I don't forget. And I write it on my hand sometimes, but not usually.
I manage my time. I am probably one of the few students here that actually uses one of those cheesy online calendar systems. I love it. I stick to it every day. It makes life a lot easier for me. And I stick to it because if I didn't, I would be totally lost. Everything would fall apart.
I'm definitely a planner person. I manage my time by writing down things. I love making lists and checking them off. It feels so good to check things off the list.
I stay organized by using a lot of Post-it notes. But when that doesn't work, I use a planner where I can see the entire calendar so I know what's coming in the weeks ahead.
important to do well academically, as well as expand myself through working, and then obviously having a social life is important as well. So by planning for it and again looking ahead, keeping everything organized, I'm able to achieve all.
I indulge in my interests. I really like doing a lot of things. I indulge in my interests. That's how I balance myself out.
To maintain a balanced lifestyle, I made sure that I joined a student organization here on campus. Not only am I getting leadership skills and I'm able to network, but it's a really great way for me to stay here as a student. Although education is really important, I wanted to make sure that I was involved with other things here on campus.
Well, maintaining balance is sort of a tricky thing to do here when you get so busy. I think just realizing what you can handle, how much stress you can take, how much work you can actually do in a week or in a day, and just making time to make sure that you aren't always doing work, that you do have some time to relax.
Well, for starters, I eat a healthy breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day. Second, I love to get exercise, whether it's walking or biking. But the best thing I do is a dose of comedy every day, whether that's watching The Office or Family Guy or just tickling a friend.